Good afternoon, Rupesh Jain. Very good afternoon. Good afternoon. Is it raining in your area? Yes, in the morning it was, rather whole night it was raining, but not now. Now everything is okay. Audible says okay. Good afternoon, education world, thought world. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Kushi. Good afternoon, Chanchal Gupta. Very good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon, Gaurav, Shivraj. It's so good to see you all once again in this session where we'll be talking about time and work, and we'll be discussing some good questions today, which are based upon time and work. And probably you can say that those kind of questions that can generally appear in CAT exam, and more focus would be on the solution of the questions. So what is the right way of solving the question? So what I have today with me is approximately 10 questions, approximately exactly 10 questions on time and work. We will be discussing all those 10 questions. First I'll give you the question, आप लोग try करेंगे. After that we will do it together and we'll try to find out the best possible way of solving that question, कि अगर exam time में करना हो तो कैसे करना चाहिए. That's what we'll be discussing in this session. Okay. So a very good afternoon to all the newcomers as well. Good afternoon, Mohit. Good afternoon, Akhil. Good afternoon, Subendu. And good afternoon to all the people who have just joined us. Okay. So let's start with the session without any delay. We are already delayed a little bit because of the issues which were there. But now I think it is the time that we can start with our class. Okay. As I said previously, we'll be having questions one by one. I'll show you the question. आप लोग try करेंगे. And after that, we will do it together. And as I have been saying this to you in the previous sessions as well, that please try to make this session as interactive as possible. जितना हो सकेगा मुझसे बात कीजिएगा. जितना हो सके प्लीज ट्राई टू आंसर द क्वेश्चंस. और जो क्वेश्चंस है जैसे आपके डाउट्स है तो वो भी पूछेगा थ्रू द चैट बॉक्स. आई विल बी हैप्पी टू आंसर ऑल ऑफ दोस. Let us start with question number 1 now. So here is question number 1 for all of you. Let's see who answers fastest for this question. Good afternoon, Kamal Kant. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to all others. पहला क्वेश्चन हमारे स्क्रीन पे आ गया है. Let's start doing it now. One by one we'll be doing 10 questions today. शुरुआत कर रहे हैं हम लोग फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन से. Here is the first question on your screen. Let me see who gives the first right answer to this question. We will also be talking about the discussion, how fast we can do it. Yes, I'm sure all of you are trying the question, and once I see the answers, probably I would also be sure that yes, you guys are trying it by yourself. These are exactly the kind of questions that CAT exam would be asking you. Let me tell you, some of them would be easy, some of them would be difficult, moderate. CAT also asks you such kind of questions. कुछ आसान होते हैं, कुछ difficult होते हैं, कुछ moderate होते हैं. Gaurav has given the first answer. He says B, that is 5 days. Very good, Gaurav. Then Varun Ranganathan has given B as the answer. Akhil has given B as the answer. Good. We have got first three answers. All three are B. First was given by Gaurav, second by Varun, third by Akhil. Okay, I think we can start with this now. Education world has also given the answer as B. So see, what I am doing now is, देखिए मैं पहला solution जो question का करूंगा, I'll be doing it pretty fast. Just to tell it to you कि अगर आप exam time पे exactly करते हैं तो वो क्या तरीका होता है. So there is a possibility you might not understand it completely. उसके बाद मैं उसी solution को आपको बहुत आसानी से समझाऊंगा धीरे धीरे करके. So in every question we are going to do that because we also have to learn them that how do we do them in the exam time. तो वो भी हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे. तो प्लीज ध्यान से सुनिएगा. पहले थोड़ा सा तेज होगा और उसके बाद हम लोग धीरे धीरे उसके बारे में बात करेंगे. So Shivraj and Manan also have got the answer as B. Let's have the solution now. Solution के बारे में बात करते हैं. Praneeth is thrice as efficient as Prithvi. So Praneeth is thrice as efficient as Prithvi. मतलब पृथ्वी अगर 1 यूनिट बनाता है तो Praneeth 3 बनाता है. and takes 6 days less than Prithvi to complete a work. If the ratio of their units made is 3:1, the ratio of days taken by them is 1:3. He says the difference between number of days should be 6. हमारा difference है 2. I'll thrice it. इसका मतलब Praneeth is taking 3 days to complete the work and Prithvi is taking 9 days to complete the work. That means 3 units makes Praneeth makes 3 units every day, 3 days लेता है. That means the total work is 9 units. If they work alternately, in how many days the job would be completed? Starting with Prithvi. अगर पृथ्वी से शुरू करेंगे, पहले दिन 1 यूनिट, अगले दिन प्रणीत 3, फिर से 1, अगले दिन प्रणीत 3. So in 4 days we have 8 units. On the 5th day Prithvi will come, he will make 1, and in exact 5 days total 9 units will be formed. So our answer is option B, which is equal to 5. ठीक है, दिस इज हाउ वी डू दीज क्वेश्चंस फास्ट इनफ. आई एम श्योर यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टूड द सॉल्यूशन, लेकिन फिर भी मैं आपको अब एक बार धीरे धीरे से समझाऊंगा. ठीक है, सबसे पहले प्रणीत इज थ्राइस एज एफिशिएंट एज पृथ्वी. इसका मतलब एफिशिएंसी ऑफ प्रणीत इज थ्राइस ऑफ द एफिशिएंसी ऑफ पृथ्वी. सो इफ पृथ्वी मेक्स 1 यूनिट इन ए डे, आई कैन से प्रणीत मेक्स 3 यूनिट्स इन ए डे. Now ratio of their efficiency is inverse of the ratio of time taken. So if ratio of efficiency is 3:1, ratio of time taken would be 1:3. So if Praneeth takes 1 day to complete a work, Prithvi takes 3 days to complete a work. But he says the difference between the number of days taken by them should be 6. We have a difference of 2. 2 को 6 बनाने के लिए I made it thrice. That means actually Praneeth is taking 3 days to complete the work and Prithvi is taking 9 days to complete the work. So what is the work? Praneeth makes 3 units in a day. He takes 3 days to complete the work. That means the work is 9 units. From here also you can say 1 into 9 is 9 units. 9 units is the work to be done by them. And starting with Prithvi, they are doing it in alternate days. So Prithvi will make 1 unit first day. Then next day Praneeth will make 3. Prithvi 1, Praneeth 3. In 4 days 8 are formed. Next day Prithvi will come, he will make 1, and that is the 5th day on which the job will get completed. So our answer for this question is 5 days. I am sure now you have understood the solution. First I gave you the fast way of doing it, कि फटाफट अगर आपको करना है तो कैसे करना है, and the second solution is just to explain it to you that how did you do it, right? The concept used is very simple. Ratio of efficiency is inverse of the ratio of time. पहली चीज हम लोगों ने ये यूज की. And the second thing that is, if they are working alternately, how do they work? Alternate के केस में we always look at the these multiples of 4, कि 4 यूनिट बन रही है 2 दिन में, so 8 will be formed in 4 days, 12 will be formed in 6 days, लेकिन हमें बनानी ही 9 थी, so we can say in 5 days all units are formed. That was question number 1. I saw that first answer was given by Gaurav, second by Varun, third by Akhil, though everyone else have also given the right answer. In the next question, we'll again see that who are the first 3 people to answer the question correct. That was question number 1. Let's move to question number 2 now. Here is question number 2 on your screen now. Again, we will see who answers this fastest. That is question number 2 now on your screen. Let me see how prepared are you for time and work. Still waiting for the first answer. Varun has given the first answer, SC. Very good, Varun. Varun is the first person to answer. Yes, Varun, I see your previous question. This will be a practice for NMAT also. Yes, NMAT does ask you questions based upon time and work, and exactly these kind of questions. Varun is the first guy to answer. He says C22 is the correct answer. Can we have a few more answers before I start doing them? I definitely know many of you can answer these fast. Gaurav is the second person to answer. Gaurav again says B. Education World is the third person to answer. He says D. Unfortunately, all three answers are different till now. We have got C, B, and D. Then Mayank is the next person to answer. He says B. Mohit also says D. So two people are saying B, two people are saying D, one person is saying C. Akhil is the next person. Akhil says D, that is 23. Maitre says D. Maitre is the next person to answer. I think we should start doing it now. Let's have a look at this. Nishay employs an X number of workers to complete some work in 11 days. In time and work, I always see the best ways to keep doing it along with the question. Nishay employs X number of workers to complete a work in 11 days. Let us say one worker is making 1 unit in a day. So that means X workers are making X units in a day and they can do the job in 11 days. That means 11X is the total work. 11X is the total work. However, due to personal issues, one person leaves the work every day starting from second day. So first day X people would work, they will make X units. Next day one person would leave, X minus 1 units are formed. Next day two people, one more would leave, X minus 2 units are formed, so on and so forth. The work gets completed when the last employee leaves. So when the last employee would leave on that day, only 1 unit will be formed, right? That is the last employee. When he would leave, 1 unit is formed, and this total should be equal to the total work, which is 11X. The sum of first X natural numbers is X into X plus 1 divided by 2. It should be equal to 11X. X and X are cancelled out. X plus 1 is equal to 22. So X is equal to 21. So the total number of employees or the value of X is equal to 21. So B is the correct answer. The first person to answer this time again was Gaurav, followed by Mayank, and we did not have the third person to answer. Everyone else has answered D or C. Very good, Gaurav. Very good. And very good, Mayank, as well. Both of you have given the right answer to this question. I hope it is understood now. I assumed that one person makes 1 unit in a day, so X people would make X units in a day. The work gets completed in 11 days, so the total work is 11X units. Now he says every day one person is going down. So after X, the next day is X minus 1, the next day is X minus 2, and it is going up to last, which is equal to 1. So the sum from X to 1 is X into X plus 1 by 2, and this is equal to the total work, which is 11X. Just solve it, it gives you X is equal to 21. Gaurav says, I went via option. Okay, that's great. Even if you went via option, that also is good. Probably you would have taken 20 into 11, 220, and then you checked, is it equal to 20 into 21 by 2? Then you took 21 into 11, and then you checked it is 21 into 22 by 2 or not, and that would have given you answer pretty fast. That's good, Gaurav. Any kind of alternate approach that is saving time for you, it is always good for you. अल्टीमेटली एग्जाम में टाइम बचना चाहिए. सो आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि आप सब लोगों को इसका सॉल्यूशन समझ में आ गया है. सो वी कैन मूव फॉरवर्ड नाउ to the next question. Question number 3. Let us see who can beat Gaurav this time. So for the last two questions, Gaurav has been on the top, right? And then Varun has been very close. Akhil has been very close. Mayank was second in the previous question. Let's see what happens in the next one. Here is question number 3 for all of you on the screen now. So while doing questions, just think of this thing that you have to beat the other people. It's the competition that is going on. Do not let Gaurav come at the first position this time. And Gaurav, do not let anyone make you lose your position. What is the answer to this particular question? Question number 3, again from time and work. Still waiting for an answer. Education world is the first person to answer. He says D. Okay, very good. Varun is the second person to answer. He also says D. Aditya is the third person to answer. He also says D. Very good, guys. You've got the first three answers. All three are saying D. Mohit Upadhyay is the next person to answer. Mohit says A. Very good, Mohit. Then comes Uday Sen Gupta. He also says D. Good, Uday. Akhil is the next person to answer. Akhil says B. Very good, Akhil. Six answers we have got till now. Four of them are saying D. One is saying A. One is saying B. Gaurav has answered now. Gaurav says D. Okay, very good. Shall we start doing it now? बस सी आंसर ना हो, कहीं हमें टॉपर ना मिले. अदरवाइज वी डेफिनेटली हैव अ टॉपर who would be either Education World or Mohit Upadhyay or Akhil. Amit Chauhan also says D. Let's have a look at this. Krishna and Karan together worked on a project report that consists of 67 pages. Right? Krishna started working alone on the project and was joined by Karan after 1 hour. Find the number of pages written by Krishna per hour if Karan can write one page more than Krishna in 1 hour. In total, Krishna wrote 3 pages more than Karan. So we have one guy who is Karan. We have one guy who is Krishna. Krishna started working alone on the project and was joined by Karan after 1 hour. So can I say that if Krishna worked for T hours, Karan worked for T minus 1 hours, right? Because Krishna started 1 hour earlier. Find the number of pages written by Krishna. So how many pages have been written by Krishna? If Karan can write one page more than Krishna in 1 hour, so if he can write a number of pages in 1 hour, he can write a plus one number of pages in 1 hour. In total, Krishna wrote 3 pages more than Karan. We have total number of pages as 67. So if Krishna wrote 3 pages more than Karan, he must have written 35 and he must have written 32, right? 67 को दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करना है and their difference should be 3. So 35 and 32. Question is asking you how many pages, number of pages written by Krishna per hour. He has written 35 pages in T hours. So per hour कितना होगा? Of course it's a factor of 35. A factor of 35 is 7. B option is the right answer. So first person to answer is Akhil and the second person to answer correctly is Abhishek Bhardwaj. Third is Aditya Kumar. So we have got the first three people and Gaurav has been displaced by Akhil this time. Very good, Akhil. Very good. Understood everyone? That was again an easy question. You should not have made equations. See, we can make equations of course. हम ये कह सकते हैं करण ने कितने पेजेस किए t minus 1 into a plus कृष्णा ने कितने पेजेस किए t into a and this is equal to the total number of pages which is equal to 67, right? And in total the number of pages differ by 3. So I can also say that t minus 1 into a is equal to t into a minus 3. Now there is one equation by this, one equation by this. In दोनों को solve करके I could have calculated, but that's not what a solution that you do in the exam time. Always keep that in mind. So I repeat this. Mayank is asking for that. Mayank ये कह रहा है Krishna started working alone and was joined by Karan after 1 hour. That means Krishna worked for T hours and Karan worked for 1 hour less. So T and T minus 1 hours हो गए. Find the number of pages written by Krishna per hour. If Karan can write one page more than Krishna per hour, so if Krishna can write a pages per hour, Karan can write a plus one pages per hour, right? Now, in total, Krishna wrote 3 pages more than Karan. So total pages written by them are 67. Krishna wrote 3 pages more than Karan, so he must have written 35, he must have written 32. And we have to find the value of A. Of course, if T into A is 35, so of course that T is a factor of 35, A is a factor of 35. So what is a factor of 35 out of the given options? 7 is the only one which is an factor. अगर आप check करके देखो, 35 by 7 is going to give you 5, right? So how many pages are written by Krishna per hour? If that is equal to 7, so that means this is equal to 5. If this is equal to 5, this is 4, this is automatically 8. Check कीजिए, ये 7 से एक ज्यादा आ रहा है और ये 5 से एक कम आ रहा है, and that is actually satisfying 5 into 4, 4 into 8, 5 into 7. Total is becoming 67. Yes, Mayank, is it clear now? Others also, can you please tell me? 35, 32 कैसे आता है वो समझ नहीं आया। वरुण, उसका एक आसान तरीका बताता हूं मैं जैसे यहां पे क्वेश्चन में कह रहा है सम ऑफ टू नंबर्स इज 67 और उन दोनों के बीच का डिफरेंस है 3, तो एक आसान तरीका ये होता है जस्ट हाफ इट। इसका हाफ आएगा 33.5 और इसका भी हाफ कर दो 1.5। एक नंबर होगा इससे 1.5 ज्यादा और एक नंबर होगा इससे 1.5 कम। दैट वे यू इजिली डू दैट। एक और बता दो, लेट अस से सम ऑफ टू नंबर्स इज 92 और मैं कहता हूं दोनों के बीच का जो डिफरेंस है दैट इज 8। व्हाट आर द नंबर्स? तो 92 का आधा कीजिए 46 और 8 का आधा कीजिए 4। एक हो जाएगा इससे 4 ज्यादा 50 और एक इससे 4 कम दैट इज 42। सो दीज आर द टू नंबर्स एडिंग अप टू 92 विद द डिफरेंस ऑफ 8। दिस इज एन इजियर वे ऑफ कैलकुलेटिंग दैट। गॉट इट वरुण? अब समझ आई मेरी बात? सर आई एम इन FY, शुड आई स्टार्ट माय कैट प्रिपरेशन फॉर 2024? FY इज फोर्थ ईयर आई एम अज्यूमिंग, राइट? फोर्थ ईयर में हो तो आप अभी एग्जाम दे सकते हो। Why 24? You can even write for 22. Okay, everyone, I am sure that you understood this as well, but there is one thing that's very sad, and that is 41 people are watching this and only 15 likes. So please do it for me. If you are finding out this session good enough, you are finding out something useful in the session, so please do that. ठीक है, इसको like जरूर कीजिए सेशंस को। चलिए, let's move on. Question number 4 on your screen once again. Let us see who tops this time. चाके को कहते हैं टायर, चक्के को कहते हैं टायर। हाँ सर इज ऑन फायर। थैंक यू सिद्धांत, बस समझने में टाइम लगा क्या कहना चाह रहे हो। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 ऑन योर स्क्रीन, लेट्स सी हु टॉप्स दिस टाइम। अखिल, गौरव, एनीवन एल्स? अच्छा, फाइनल ईयर इन बीकॉम। कमानी धवल, यू कैन राइट कैट दिस ईयर एज वेल इफ यू हैव नॉट अप्लाइड फॉर इट। तो अब तो नहीं हो पाएगा शायद, yesterday was the last date to apply, ठीक है? आई थिंक या yesterday थी या आज, एक बार चेक कीजिएगा, मेरे ख्याल से yesterday थी। But yes, you can definitely write 2023 CAT. Why 2024? Sahil is the first person to answer this time. Sahil says B 70. That's good. So we have probably a new topper if 70 is the right answer. Anyone else? We have got first answer from Sahil. Sahil says B. Varun is the second person to answer. Varun also says B 70. Very good, Varun. Very good, Sahil. Archit is the third person to answer. Archit also says B. Abhishek Bhardwaj is the next one with C as the answer. Abhishek also can be the topper if 72 is the right answer. Nihar is the next person to answer. Nihar says C. Very good, Nihar. So apart from Varun, probably all new names. Abhishek is also answering before that. Education World says C. Kunal Pant says C. No Akhil, no Gaurav this time. Maitrey also got C. Very good, guys. Very good. Let's have a look at the solution now. Mohit also got C. चलिए देखते हैं। A and B together। अच्छा, पहले मैं वही करूंगा जो हम लोग एग्जाम टाइम पे करते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा फास्ट करूंगा, बाद में धीरे धीरे आपको समझा दूंगा। चलिए, A and B together can complete a piece of work in the same time as C and D work it together. So A plus B की एफिशिएंसी और C plus D की एफिशिएंसी बराबर है। C is thrice as efficient as D. So अगर D 1 यूनिट बनाता है, C can make 3 units. And the time taken by A and B alone to complete the same work are in the ratio 3:5. इनके time taken का ratio 3:5 है, so कहना है units का ratio 5:3 होगा. So if A makes 5 units, B makes 3 units, so together they make 8 units. So C plus D should also be making 8 units, but they are making units in a ratio of 3:1. तो इसको ले लेता हूं मैं 2 और इसको ले लेता हूं 6, तो 1:3 का रेशियो है और 6 plus 2 हो गए, that is also equal to 8. Now, A alone takes 12 days more than C to complete the same work. A और C की यूनिट्स का अगर मैं रेशियो देखूं तो 5:6 है. So ratio of the time taken is 6:5. The difference here is 1. We want the difference of 12. That means he takes 72 days and he takes 60 days to complete the work. So what is the work? 6 into 60, 360, or 5 into 72, 360 is the work. Now, in how many days can B and D complete the same work? B बनाता है एक दिन में 3, D बनाता है 2, टोटल बनाएंगे 5. So 360 will be made in 72 days. So C is the correct answer for this question. This again is a question of less than a minute. So C is the right answer. Who is the topper that we have? We have Abhishek Bhardwaj once again as the topper. Very good, Abhishek. Last time you were second, this time you were the topper. Very, very good. After Abhishek, we have Nihar Matre. We have Education World after that. And then Kunal Pant, Matre, Mohit, Kamani, and then Varun and Gaurav Deva. Everyone. Very, very good, guys. I hope you understood the solution. If you have not, I'll just explain the solution slowly to all of you. A and B together can complete a piece of work in same time as C and D together. This means they take same time to do the work. So of course that means their efficiency is also same. So efficiency of A plus B is equal to the efficiency of C plus D. Then C is thrice as efficient as D. If thrice as efficient as D, that means the efficiencies are in a ratio of 1:3. So I had taken 1 here and I had taken 3 here because their efficiencies are in a ratio of 1:3. Then he says time taken by A and B are in a ratio of 3:5. So 3:5 is the ratio of time taken by them. If ratio of time taken is 3:5, ratio of efficiency is 5:3. That means if A can make 5 units in a day, C can make 3 units in a day. So if A makes 5, B makes 3, total they makes 8 units in a day. So C plus D should also be making 8, but they are making units in a ratio of 3:1. So therefore I have taken them 6 and 2 such that the ratio is 3:1 and sum is also 8. Right? Now, A alone takes 12 days more than C to complete the work. So if I look at A and C now, their units are in a ratio of 5:6. So their time taken would be in a ratio of 6:5. But 6:5 has a difference of 1. Question says the difference should be 12. That means 12 times of 6 and 12 times of 5 should be the actual number of days taken by them to complete the work. So C makes 6 units every day. He can do the job in 60 days. So the total number of units are 360. Total number of units are 360. Question says B and D will complete the work in how many days? B बनाता है हर रोज 3, D बनाता है हर रोज 2. Together they make 5. तो 360 कितने days में? 72 days में. So 72 is the correct answer. C option is the final answer for this question. Once again, congratulations to Abhishek, Nihar, and Education World. These were the first 3 people to answer the question correct. Okay, music core, I'll try my best. That means probably that you like the session. Thank you for that. So I'll try to continue with such more sessions. We'll move on to the next session now, next question now. That is question number 5. Let's see how many of you answer it correctly. Who are the first 3 people to answer this correctly? Looks like a simple question. देखते हैं कौन fast answer दे पाता है इसका. Here is question number 5 for all of you. And please show your love through the like button as well. Aditya कह रहे सर 360 कैसे आया? Aditya 360 was C was making 6 units every day and he was doing the job in 60 days. इसका मतलब 6 into 60, 360 is the total number of units. You could have done it for A as well. वो daily 5 बना रहा था. He was taking 72 days. So 5 into 72 is 360. वो भी कह सकते थे. Hello Raj, long time. I'm seeing you after a long time now. Me too, a big fan of you. Varun is the first one to answer as 62.5. Very good, Varun. Very good. That's very fast, Varun. Good. If this is the correct answer, that's pretty good. Who's next now? Let's see. Sahil Dalal is the next person. Sahil says C. Archit is the next person. Archit says 50%, that is A. Mohit is the next person to say C. Education World is the next person again to say C. Kunal Pant says C. Akhil says C. Maitre says C. Very good, guys. That's fast. That's good. You are doing it fast now. Abhishek Bhardwaj got C. Nihar Matre got C. But Abhishek, you are quite late this time. You have been a topper. निहार भी काफी पीछे चले गए हैं. अखिल टू, गौरव तो गायब ही हो गए हैं. लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द सॉल्यूशन नाउ. फटाफट देखते हैं क्या आंसर आ रहा है. गौरव आल्सो गॉट द आंसर एज. चलिए देखते हैं. Srinivas takes 60% more time than Balaji to complete the same piece of work. 60% more means if Balaji takes 10 hours to complete the work, Srinivas takes 16 hours. So the days taken by them are in a ratio of 16 is to 10, or you can also say 5 is to 8. So the efficiency of them would be in a ratio of 5 is to 8, right? It would be opposite of that. How much more time in percentage does Balaji take to complete the work by himself than working together with Srinivas? Okay. If their efficiencies are in a ratio of 5 is to 8, their days are in a ratio of 8 is to 5. So I can assume the total work is 40 units. If they work together, they would be making these 40 units in 40 by 3 hours. Now he says, how much more time Balaji take to complete the work? Balaji takes 5 days to complete the work. Together they are taking 40 by 13. Balaji is taking 5. So with respect to 40 by 13, half more is 5. Again, what I do, I have to find the percentage increase from 40 by 13 to 5. I write 5 as 65 by 13. I can write it. So इसमें 13 काट देता हूँ. I can straight away say how more is 65 from 40. It is 25 more than 40, which is equal to 5 by 8. 5 by 8 is 62.5%. So C option is the right answer for this question. C option is the right answer. And yes, this time we have another topper, which is Varun Ranganathan. He has not been at the top till now, though have been in the top 3. Sahil Dalal is the second person to answer correctly. And the third person to answer right is Mohit Upadhyay. Very good, Varun, Sahil and Mohit. And very good for all others as well who have given the right answer for this question. Ulti Khopdi says, my calculation is too slow. Sir, tips to improve. So first of all, make your Khopdi CD. I'm sure your calculations would improve. कौन नाम रखता है उल्टी खोपड़ी अपना? अपना ही नाम कोई ऐसा रखता है क्या? हाँ जी. तो थोड़ा सा मैं धीरे धीरे बता देता हूं. राइट. Srinivas and Balaji. Srinivas takes 60% more time. So just think of any two numbers जिसमें एक दूसरे से 60% ज्यादा. You could have taken 5 and 8, 10 and 16, 20 and 32, whatever you feel like. I took 10 and 16. So if Balaji takes 10 days, Srinivas takes 16 days. So the ratio of the time taken is 16 is to 10 or 8 is to 5. So ratio of efficiency would be opposite, that is 5 is to 8. So if he's taking 8 days and making 5 units every day, total units are 40. He's taking 5 days and making 8 units every day, so total units are 40. So 40 is the total number of units made by them. Now, how much more time Balaji would take? Currently, Balaji is taking 5 days. How much more is that with respect to they're working together? If they work together, they will make 5 plus 8, 13 units every day. So they will make 40 units in 14 by 13 hours, right? Or days or whatever, hours, kuch bhi le lijiye. And Balaji is taking 5 days. 5 days can also be written as 65 by 13 days. उससे फायदा ये हुआ 13 हटा के. I am just saying if he takes 40 days, he is taking 65 days. So how much more 65 is from 40? 25 more, which is 5 by 8. And 5 by 8 is 62.5%. And that way we get the right answer to the question. I'm sure all of you understood this as well. Archit Kumar says, my second wrong in a row. कोई बात नहीं, आप कर रहे हैं ना अर्चित, that's more important. आप ट्राई कर रहे हैं, धीरे धीरे करके ठीक भी होने शुरू हो जाएंगे. trying is important. Definitely your accuracy will improve with time. I'm pretty sure about this. जैसे जैसे आप solution देखोगे आपको समझ आएगा, you will get to know where would you going wrong. उसके बाद next time you will be performing better. I'm pretty sure. Next time फिर से करोगे और बेहतर perform करोगे, and that way it would definitely improve. Right? Good Varun for being the topper once again, and Sahil as well, and for Mohit. Next question is question number 6, and once again we'll see who is the topper. Here is question number 6 on your screen now. जल्दी करना है, इस पे खास ध्यान दीजिएगा. You have to answer very fast. We have 50 people watching. 36 likes are there. This is not a right picture or good picture. Make it good. 50 people are watching. The like should be at least 50, because some people would have liked and gone away. Let's see who answers this fastest now. Education World is the first person to answer this as D. Varun Ranganathan is the next person to answer as D. We have got the first two answers. Very good, guys. Mayank is the next person to answer. He says C. Very good, Mayank. Sahil Dalal is next, who says D. Very good. Mohit Upadhyay is next, answering D. Very good, Mohit. Matre says D. Good, Matre. So till now, 5 people have answered D. Mayank is the only one who has answered C. Anyone else with anything else? Nihar Matre has got C. Very good, Nihar. Ulti Khopri got C. I got answer, but I can't say this time. अरे ऐसा क्या आ गया? कोई गाली वाली आ गई क्या आंसर में? अर्चित, चलिए जी, let's have a look at this. Okay, and Archit, never be afraid of giving wrong answers. Always be afraid of not giving answers. If you are giving wrong answers, that means you are trying. It is always better than not trying at all. Please trust me on this. हम लोग पहले जब बचपन में मैं सुनता था मुझे प्रवचन जैसा लगता था. Now I have understood it is such an important thing for a person. Keep trying always. Slowly you would improve. कहीं खड़े रहने से बेहतर है धीरे धीरे चलना. Abhishek also got C. Let's have a look at this. Three contractors, Amar, Akbar, and Anthony, can complete a work together in 1/4 the time that Anthony takes working alone. So again, I'll do it that way, जैसे मैं करता. Amar है, Akbar है, Anthony है. He says they can complete a work together in 1/4 the time that Anthony takes working alone. 2 hours less than that taken by Akbar alone, and 6 hours less than taken by Amar alone. So I am assuming अगर तीनों काम करते, all three work, let us say they take X days. So he says that Anthony can complete the work in 1/4 of the time that Anthony takes. So Anthony must be taking 4x days because it is 1/4 of that. 2 hours less than Akbar alone, so Akbar must be taking x plus 2 because उससे भी ये दो कम होना चाहिए. And 6 hours less than Amar alone, so this must be x plus 6 ताकि इससे 6 hours कम. So if all three are taking x hours, it is 1/4 of Anthony, so Anthony must be 4x. It is 2 less than Akbar, so Akbar must be x plus 2. It is 6 less than Amar, so Amar must be x plus 2. How much time will be taken by all three of them working together to complete the work? तो आपसे x की वैल्यू वो पूछ रहा है. Now work done by Amar in an hour is 1 by x plus 6. By Akbar in an hour is 1 by x plus 2. By Anthony in an hour is 1 by 4x. By all three is 1 by x. The question is which of the values of x can satisfy this. I'll straight away go by options rather than making equation. एक quadratic बनेगी, solve कर सकता हूँ. मुझे लगता है option ज्यादा बेहतर है, वो बना लेता हूँ. x की वैल्यू 1 रखो. अगर 1 रखता हूँ तो यहाँ 1 by 1, यहाँ 1 by 4, यहाँ 1 by 3 और यहाँ 1/7. ऑफ कोर्स 1/7, 1/3, 1/4 1 नहीं आता. 1.5 रखो. 1 by 1.5, right? 1 by 1.5 is 2 by 3. 1 by 1.5 में 1 by 4 into 1.5 1 by 6 प्लस 1 by 3.5 हो जाएगा ये, प्लस 1 by 9.5 हो जाएगा ये. ऑफ कोर्स दिस इज आल्सो नॉट 2 by 3. दिख रहा है कि नीचे 19 और 7 जैसे नंबर आ रहे हैं, हो नहीं सकता. थर्ड रखो 2. 2 रखोगे तो क्या बनेगा? 1 by 2 plus 6 8, 1 by 2 plus 2 4, 1 by 4 into 2 8 should be equal to 1 by 2. Yes, it is. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. So that satisfies. So C option is the right answer for us in this question. That is the right way of answering this question according to me. I hope that you got my point here. समझ आ गया है आप सब लोगों को? ठीक है, इसमें मुझे नहीं लगता हमारे पास कोई और दोबारा इसको सॉल्व करने की जरूरत है. आई जस्ट अज्यूम द टोटल टाइम टेकन बाय ऑल थ्री एज एक्स, और उसके बाद मैंने देखा अमर x+6 क्योंकि उससे 6 आवर्स कम होना चाहिए, वो अकबर x+2 क्योंकि उससे 2 आवर्स कम होना चाहिए, एंथनी 4x बिकॉज ऑफ 1/4 होना चाहिए. देन वी गॉट एन इक्वेशन, वी जस्ट वांटेड टू फाइंड आउट कि x की कौन सी वैल्यू सेटिस्फाई कर रही है. C2 satisfies it, and the only person to answer this correct was Mayank. नहीं, I'm sorry. After that, Nihar and Ulti Khopri also answered it correct. Right? Very good, Mayank. I mean, you have been at the top position once again after a long time. But very good, Nihar. Very good, Ulti Khopri. Let's move on to the next question. Here is the next one for all of you. Question number 7 on your screen. Let's see who tops this. Good, Mayank. Keep it up. सर एफिशिएंसी की फॉर्म में कर सकते हैं इसको? आई डोंट थिंक सो गौरव. वो वैसे भी मुझे रेसिप्रोकल से लेने पड़ेंगे एफिशिएंसी के लिए, तो वहां भी अल्टीमेटली यही दिक्कत आएगी. अगर ये टीटा बेस्ड होता तो हिट एंड ट्रायल यूज कर सकते हैं ना. वरुण टीटा बेस्ड होता तो शायद आई वुड हैव मेड द इक्वेशन एंड सॉल्व. फिर तो इक्वेशन बना के मेरे ख्याल से सॉल्व कर लेते, दैट वुड हैव बीन बेटर. क्योंकि इक्वेशन वैसे भी क्वाड्रेटिक बनने वाली थी. इट वुड नॉट हैव टेकन मच टाइम. एक्स और एक्स नीचे से कट जाते और वो क्वाड्रेटिक बनते. Question number 7. Let's see who tops this time. Who is the first one to answer correctly? Who will give the right answer first? Education World is the first one to answer. Very good. He says 7.2. We have got the first answer. Then Kunal Pant says D, 7.6. Very good, Kunal. Varun Rangnathan says D, 7.6. Very good, Varun. Now you guys are actually doing it fast. Very good. I'm so happy to see this. Sahil has got D. Mohit has got D. Good, guys. Very good. That's actually a good speed at which you are working. Abhishek got B. Very good, Abhishek. We've got 6 answers till now. 4 लोगों ने D बोला है, 2 लोगों ने B बोला है. Mayank says D. Good, Mayank. गौरव says D. गौरव says D. Very good, गौरव. कहाँ रह गए गौरव? तुम बहुत देर के बाद अब बहुत देर देर से आंसर दे रहे हो. Let's have a look at this now. चलिए करते हैं. मैत्रेय got B. चलिए चेक करते हैं. Okay. So this question says John and David work on alternate days. अच्छा मैं तो वैसे ही करूंगा जैसे मुझे करना है. चलिए. John and David work on alternate days. The work is completed in 15 days if John started. So if John would start, so it would be JD, that way. 15 days का मतलब 7 times so this would happen, right everyone? 7 times JD would come, right? And after that on 15th day, John would complete the work. So basically, John worked for 8 days and David worked for 7 days and the work got completed in this case. And 46 by 3 days if David started the work. 46 by 3 का मतलब है आपका 15 and 1 by 3. If David would start, so again DJ करके चलेगा. This would again go for 7 times, right? So that means then after that David would have worked. Then John worked for 1 by 3 day more. So this means in the second case, David worked for 8 days and John worked for 7 days plus 1 by 3 day more. So 7 plus 1 by 3. So here I see if David worked for 1 day more, John worked for 2 by 3 days less. So 2 by 3 days of John are equal to 1 day of David. 2 by 3 days of John are equal to 1 day of David. So efficiency of John and David would be in a ratio of 3:2. Reason, John ज्यादा efficient है, सीधी सी बात है. John जितना काम 2/3 डे में कर दे रहा है, David उसको 1 दिन में. So let us assume John is making 3 units every day. David is making 2 units every day. ये मैं assume कर लेता हूँ. John is making 3, David is making 2. So what is the total work? The total work आप यहाँ से भी निकाल सकते हो, यहाँ से भी. 8 days में John बनाएगा 24, 7 days में ये बनाएगा 7 7 sorry 2 days में बनाएगा 14. So the total work is 38 days. और अगर ये दोनों काम करेंगे together, they will make 5 units every day. So 7.6 days में काम complete हो जाएगा. D is the correct answer. 7.6 is the right answer for this question. Who is the first person to answer this? Kunal Pant. But Varun is second, Sahil is third. Very good Varun, very good Sahil, and very good Mohit. You also have been among the toppers. So Kunal, very good, first time topper, and then Varun, Sahil, Mohit, very good. Good Mayank, good Gaurav. डीजे वाला समझ नहीं आया. ओके साहिल मैं फिर बताता हूं. वो कहता है इफ यू स्टार्ट विद डेविड, डेविड अगर स्टार्ट करेगा, द वर्क इज डन इन 15 and 1 by 3. तो क्या होगा? फर्स्ट डे डेविड, देन जॉन, डेविड जॉन, डेविड जॉन. तो ऐसे ऐसे करके 14 डेज में तो दोनों ने 7 डेज काम कर लिया. ऑन 15th डे डेविड वुड कम फॉर वर्क, बट काम हो रहा है 15 and 1 by 3 में. दैट मींस ऑन 16th डे 1/3 ऑफ द डे जॉन ने भी काम किया. So basically, David worked for 8 days, John worked for 7 and 1 by 3 days. So that way I am saying. समझ आई साहिल मेरी बात? मयंक अप्रोच कोई भी हो, आंसर हमारा जल्दी आना है. So I have a different way of solving these questions. तो मुझे ज्यादा अच्छा ये रहता है, जैसे आप देखोगे मैं ज्यादातर क्वेश्चंस में वेरिएबल अवॉइड करता हूँ. So मुझे लगता है वेरिएबल जितने कम होंगे उतना आसानी से होगा क्वेश्चन. So therefore I go by this approach. Of course, you might have a different approach, and that also would be quite useful. Of course, हो सकती है. But one thing here is that if you are working on alternate days, तो ऐसे में मतलब जो even number of days है, उन पे तो काम सेम ही होता है. तो एक केस में इवन डेज के बाद 1 दिन लग रहा है इन जॉन वेज, और दूसरे केस में इवन डेज के बाद 1 and 1 by 3 लग रहा है. थ्रू दैट वी हैड टू फिगर आउट कि जॉन को 1 by 3 डे काम एक्स्ट्रा करना पड़ा. क्यों? क्योंकि डेविड को 1 दिन काम कम करना पड़ा. सो उससे वी विल फिगर आउट कि उनकी एफिशिएंसी का रेशियो क्या है, एंड दैट गिव्स अस द फाइनल आंसर. ठीक है जी. आई एम श्योर यू अंडरस्टूड द सॉल्यूशन. वंस अगेन, दो आई वाज अ लिटिल फास्ट, बट आई रिपीट, जहां आपको जो डाउट हो प्लीज लेट मी नो. I would repeat that solution. I am doing it exactly the way we should be doing in the exam. तो हो सकता है बीच में कुछ चीजें आपको ना समझ आए, बिकॉज मैं समझाने के पर्सपेक्टिव से नहीं कर रहा हूं. आई एम डूइंग दीज क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ एन एग्जाम. ठीक है. सो इफ एट एनी ऑफ दीज स्टेप्स यू हैव अ प्रॉब्लम, यू जस्ट लेट मी नो. जैसे ये था 2/3 ऑफ जॉन एंड 1 डेविड, तो 3:2 कैसे आया? सो माई नॉर्मल वे ऑफ डूइंग इट इज 2/3 ऑफ जॉन इज 1 डे ऑफ डेविड. इसका सीधा मतलब ये है जॉन इज मोर एफिशिएंट. भाई उसका 2/3 डे उसके 1 दिन के बराबर है. और मोर एफिशिएंट का मतलब ये है बड़ा नंबर जॉन के पास आएगा, छोटा नंबर डेविड के पास. सो मैं सीधा 3:2 लिख देता हूं. मैं नहीं देखता वो कैसे रेशियो निकालना है, कैसे नहीं करना है. आदित्य मैं कह रहा हूं जॉन इज मेकिंग 3 यूनिट्स एवरी डे एंड डेविड इज मेकिंग 2. तो फर्स्ट केस में जॉन इज मेकिंग एक्चुअली 3 units every day and in 8 days he is completing the work. So 8 days 3 units every day का मतलब 24 हो गई. And David worked for 7 days and he is making 2 units every day. तो 7 into 2 14 हो गई. तो 24 plus 14 gives you total of 38 units. जो मैंने यहां लिखा है that the work is equal to 38 units. I'm sure Aditya you understood this part, so let's move ahead from here. Next question is question number 8. Can we have a new topper after Kunal now? Next question is here. Let's see who answers this first. This looks like a very easy question. We should have a topper again, a new topper. Here is question number 8 for all of you. Let's see who answers fastest to this. So first person to answer is Aditya who says A, then we have Abhishek saying D, then we have Education World saying C, Mohit is saying D, Akhil is saying D, Sahil is saying D. One person says A, one person says C, everyone else is saying D. Should I wait for more answers? Kamal Kant is getting A, very good Kamal Kant. Sahil is getting B, B भी रख लो कि A आ गया है, B आ गया है, A C D आ चुके थे. चलिए जी लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस फटाफट करते हैं इसको ठीक है जैसा पहले करते थे सो नाउ Arun and Varun can finish a piece of work in 12 days. Varun and Chetan can finish the same piece of work in 15 days. Arun and Chetan can complete the same piece of work in 18 days. If all three work together, in how many days the work would be completed? पहले मैं इन तीनों का LCM ले लेता हूँ. That is 180 units. So that means Arun and Varun are making 15 units every day. Varun and Chetan are making 12 every day. Arun and Chetan are making 10 every day. अगर मैं तीनों को ऐड कर दूं I get 37 but I get twice of Arun, Varun and Chetan. So Arun, Varun, Chetan ka twice is 37. So Arun, Varun and Chetan is 37 by 2. So in how many days they will make 180 units? It is 187 divided by 37 by 2, which is 360 by 37. So the answer for this question is option A. And very good, Abhishek Bhardwaj. Sorry, Aditya. Aditya is the first person to give the right answer, followed by Kamal Khan, and then we have Pragya Jaiswal after that. So many people have given the answer as D. I see that many people had made a mistake there of not dividing by 2. है ना आपने ध्यान नहीं दिया कि लेफ्ट साइड में twice of a plus b plus c बन रहा था तो वो हो ही नहीं सकता था that is absolutely not possible. So therefore the answer for this question was 360 divided by 37. I'm sure all of you understood now, but again, Aditya Kumar and Kamal Kant and Pragya Jaiswal. So we have some new toppers again. Abhishek, Aditya is the new topper, and Pragya is also among the top three once again. That's very good, guys. Very, very good. Okay, that was question number 8 for all of you. We will move on to the next question now. That is question number 9, and that will be the last question of the day. So here is question number 9 for all of you. It will be slightly lengthy. Let's see who answers fastest to this question. Question number 9 on your screen now. Oh, I think I am coming in between of this, so I can move myself a little bit here. The last question of the day. So we'll be having the last topper of the day. Let's see who is that person. Education World is the first person to answer that. He says D. Very good, Education World. Any other answers that we can expect? Aditya is the next person to answer. He also says D. Kunal is the next person to answer. He says B. Sahil also got B. Very good, guys. These are CAT level questions. Absolutely. Absolutely CAT level questions. Mohit Upadhyay got B. Very good. Of course, CAT asks you all kind of questions. Some are easy, some are difficult, some are moderate. So इसमें कुछ questions आपको ऐसे भी लगे होंगे जो आपको लगा हो ये तो कुछ ज्यादा मुश्किल है. So that's also a part of CAT. कुछ लगे होंगे ज्यादा easy है, वो भी CAT का part है. Moderate questions भी CAT का part है. Let's start doing this last question of the day now. Okay, we have got 5 answers till now. Education World and Aditya have got D answer. Kunal, Sahil and Mohit, they all have got B answer. Let's have a look what is the right answer to the question. Jay, Ajay and Vijay can finish work in 10, 15 and 20 days respectively. So वही करते हैं हम लोग जो अभी करते आए हैं. Jay, Ajay, Vijay, 10, 15, 20 days while respecting alone. So I will assume the work to be 60 units, which is an LCM. So J can make 6 units in a day, Ajay can make 4 in a day, Vijay can make 3 in a day. Then they start on 1st May 2021. They work one at a time on a particular day. For example, if J starts, then Ajay works on 2nd, Vijay on 3rd, J on 4th, and so on and so forth. So J, Ajay, Vijay, J, Ajay, Vijay, ये order. If Ajay starts, Ajay, Vijay, J, Ajay, Vijay, J, ये order है. Similarly, Vijay का भी फिर यही हो जाएगा. So when J starts, the work gets finished on 8th May. When Ajay starts, Bth May. When Vijay starts, Cth May. So then find the value of ABC. So if J would start, देखिए पहली बात, if anyone would start, can I say 6 plus 4 plus 3, 13 units will be formed in 3 days, right everyone? ये तो पक्का है. 3 दिन में 13 यूनिट बनेंगे, कोई भी स्टार्ट करे. So 52 units will be formed in 12 days, irrespective of who starts. Irrespective of who starts. Now, in case of J, after these 52, next day J would come, he will make 6 units, and next day Ajay would come, but we have to make only 2 more units, right? So, ultimately, the work would be done on the 14th day. In case of Ajay, क्या होगा? 52 तो बन चुकी. Next day Ajay would come, 52 plus 4, 56. Next day Vijay would come, 56 plus 3, 59. एक और दिन लग जाएगा. So he would be completing the work on 15th day. In case of Vijay, 52 के बाद plus 3, 55. Next day J आएगा, 5 बनानी है, वो तो 6 बना सकता है. So he would also be completing it on 14th day. So ABC are 14, 15, 14. Question is asking their product. 5 का मल्टीपल है, इवन नंबर है, 0 पीछे आएगा. दिस इज नॉट माई आंसर, दिस इज नॉट माई आंसर. मोर ओवर 5 का मल्टीपल है, 25 का नहीं, 50 नहीं आ सकता. दिस ऑल्सो इज गॉन. So B option is the correct answer, and the topper for this question was again Kunal Pant. Very good, Kunal. Sahil Dalal was second and Mohit Upadhyay was third. Very good, guys. Aditya also got B later on. Mayank, Pragya, Maitre, Aditya Narayan. Very good, guys. Very good. B is the right answer for this question now. I hope all of you got it. ठीक है. It was a simple question, was looking difficult. ठीक है. बहुत लंबी कैलकुलेशन देख के लगता है फिर एथ बी एथ सी एथ कुछ करके देखता है कि अरे यार ये क्या पूछ लिया है. बट एक्चुअली क्वेश्चन वाज सिंपल. ऑल्टरनेट डेज वर्क, ऑल्टरनेट डेज पे काम करेंगे तो कैसा होगा. ही वाज आस्किंग ओनली दैट पार्ट. दैट्स व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग. ओके. So that was the last question of the day. I'm sure all of you have understood this question. That was all from my side, guys. Thank you very much. I'm sure you liked the session. If you have liked it, please do press the like button as well. Okay. And yes, we are running this last lap to NMET. You all know about this. So we are having this series 3 p.m. every day. Meet us there as well. And yes, for CAT 2023, if any one of you is appearing, so this is all that we offer for a CAT 2023 program. Join us for a comprehensive preparation for your exam, and do press the like button. Please keep coming to these sessions that we are having. I am pretty sure अगर आप लगातार आते रहोगे इन्हीं सेशंस में तो काफी ही इंप्रूवमेंट देखोगे अपने स्कोर्स में इन द एक्चुअल एग्जाम. दैट्स अ गारंटी फ्रॉम माय साइड. सो सब्सक्राइब टू बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप चैनल. आपको सारे उसकी नोटिफिकेशंस मिलती रहेंगी whenever we have a session. So that's all from my side, guys. That's all. We are where I mean on all the media handles. Thank you very much, guys. मिलेंगे जल्दी in the next class. Till then, bye bye and take care. Have a very good day now. Bye bye. Tata. Take care, everyone.